for our open enemy. The reason why I think that our people can unite is because we've been enslaved in a system that never gave any justice to the majority of us. Some of us found fame and fortune, but we lucked up on it. And it ain't nothing but window dressing, you know. So these young brothers think that they're going to keep the dream of Martin Luther King alive, when actual reality is it's a nightmare. And I want to address a couple of brothers that's cutting up and clowning right now, because they got the ear of the youth, of the young, and maybe some older guys checking them out. Some elders is checking them out. Look, you can never. I heard one of the young brothers say, he's gonna put an end to white supremacy. See, white supremacy is rooted in the nature of the Caucasian and in some of our people. White supremacy is an institution. It's institutionalized throughout America. Everywhere you go, on television, on radio, at the movies, all their movies, all their TV programs, their news channels is instituted white racism or white supremacy. And you can never deal with it. This whole country is a country of white supremacy, even though they got some of their people enslaved and caught up in it. They still maintain the fact that they are superior to us. And the reason why some of us don't appear to be a threat to them is because we think and talk like they do. And when one of us is radical or talking different, that's when they get nervous. And that's when they want to put you away. When you don't think and talk like the Caucasian, I don't mean talking English. I mean talk the way they talk about every situation that it is. And this young brother, when he to me, he's under suspect because he was addressing some other brothers that he been beefing with, and was telling them to suck his genitals, telling them to threaten them, but trying to not threaten them. But he let it slip. Then he tried to cover it up, And so I don't know if he was doing it for show or why was he doing it, And he know the tricks of the 60s of the Panthers how the government used to have them going at each other, different members of the Panthers, how he would write letters to one, talking about the Caucasian would write letters to one brother and say it was from another brother, and that was how they slaughtered the Panthers, you know. And, you know, so I know the brother either was following the script because he wasn't thinking. He went right back into the days of when I was coming up in the 60s. I talk about the times when I was coming up, but I don't recommend doing it all over again. I was just merely saying that we was fearless. You know, we didn't have no we weren't too smart, but we was fearless, you know. And another brother, you know, speak the same way, you know, calling people all these derogatory names, and it's black people. But when a black man gets shot in the head from the gun of a police officer, you don't see them brothers uh, enraged like that over the white man. Now, this is my point of view. We got all these different organizations, and some of them talk about the Christians, especially this one of the elder brothers. I believe he's using the wrong strategy because he talk about religion, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism that's being controlled by the Pope. And I want to say all of this is let me say this. Those who are Kemetic brothers, that's a religion. Kemetic is a religion. Metaphysics is a religion. Matter of fact, they just like the preacher, you know. To me, all of these different religions is just part of the puzzle of truth. But it's how we interpret them. We don't interpret these religions as being all in one. We interpret them as being against each other when they're not. When the Caucasian came, he the one that flipped the script and mixed them all up. That's why some of these brothers, you know, they confused about how they view God. And some brothers, you know, they seem like they purposely pitting the black woman against the black man. You know, God means power and force. And the attribute of God is he doesn't lie. God doesn't lie. He deals in truth. Mathematics is his language. He doesn't lie. He deals in righteousness, you know, in the right angle, you know. So it's a deep thing, you know, that these brothers is doing it. So they're either following the script or either purposely, you know, disuniting the people because of their ego. So we gonna stick on this subject for a minute because what I want, you know, those that follow these brothers and sisters, what I want y'all to do It's just because these brothers got a beef with another brother, you don't take up the same beef, because we ain't gangs. You know, if we want black power, first we got to have truth power. We got to have righteous power. So, you know, black power, black power, black power. You know, that's what they chant over and over and over again. But where is your power? You don't have a power to shut this bad boy down. You know, y'all just in the church like the Christians in the church. It's just like Christians, some of the Christians and some of the Muslims. You know, they don't understand their religion and take it seriously. They like meeting at the country club, eat, hear the preacher do his thing as entertainment. He's entertaining the people. Eat, and then leave and go home. Pray a little bit. There's no sincerity in your prayer because you don't know what you're praying for. You know, you're praying for the leaders of the country, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, to treat you right. And you're praying for Jesus to come back. Hey, read that Bible and get a better understanding of what Jesus is, who Jesus was, and what he represents. This is Black Light Out.